Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the slight delay. We've had some technical difficulties, but we're back online. As we pick up the action here with half-time in the first quarter, we're at 6-all. The Bridie team just hit a nice bucket baseline. I'm joined here by the Australian Gliders coach, Tom Kyle. Good to have you, Tom.
Welcome, Jeremy. A good night ahead, I would say. We've got some great games ahead of us. It's going to be a cracker.
So just to fill the listeners in, the Comets got off to a quick start, and then they've been answered back here by the Goudkamp Bears, and they've done a good job to get back in. We've had a sub on from the Bear side where a high point had to come out for a technical difficulty, but they're back online. She was replaced by Louise Savard.
Kelly Griffin there under the basket, a young girl from New Zealand, Jeremy. She's very impressive at the moment. Gets into that spot quite early, and she'll do some damage tonight if she's not shut down early.
Statistically, she's had a really good season. You know, she's been able to average up around that 10 rebounds per game, which is, you know, pretty good for a first year in the Women's League. And fortunately tonight for the Bears, they're without Kathleen O'Kelly-Kennedy and Lisa Pearson. Between those girls and the high pointers, Kelly Griffin and also young Georgia Mumba as well, they're averaging 32 rebounds a game, which is just dominant in this league.
Certainly is, Jeremy, and with their size, you can understand why.
With an inbounds play here from Shelley Croner.
We might need to get the camera working now. There we go. We might be able to help the viewers now to see the game.
Come on, pick her up! Pick her up!
Kylie Gowsky on the run at the moment. Really taking on the play. Nice deflecting there from Young Hall.
Yeah, she's come back after a year off, and you know she's had a really solid season. Averaged 5 points for her, and you know that's a good return for a 2.5 this league. And you know an average score around 60 points, 61 points a game, and the high pointers, you know, between the Comets, they've been able to, well, Bridie team's had 21 points a game. With Alison Herring, she's had 10. They don't have Murray here tonight, but those points are just so valuable in this team.
Good look by Kylie Gowsky. We're trying to work on with the Gliders to take that shot, so I'm very pleased to see her set up and have a look at it.
They've got some transition here. Bridie creating some instructions there. Pick and roll here with Alison Herring, not able to get the look. Bridie team, she spins back out, looks for the shot, or that's her shot, need to get out there. Or got bailed out on that occasion, and they're off here. Oh, the Goudkamp Bears have turned it over, unfortunately.
The Bears are playing an interesting defence there. They're making the Comets shoot, so they're sitting in the zone at the moment. This will be interesting because you know, it's a slow starting team, the Comets. They tend to get better towards the third and fourth quarters, so we'll see how they go with their shooting.
Yeah, they've got the pick and roll there. Unfortunately, there was a foul called there. I couldn't quite see the player. You see Bridie team here out on the left wing, swings it out to Shelley Croner, another one of those dangerous mid-pointers for the Comets. Finds a mismatch, can't get it, fumbles the ball between the highs and probably got bailed out there, the ball went out of bounds. That would have been a layup for Kylie Gowsky.
The first appearance in the game from Vicky Russo, young girl out of Sydney, first year in the National League, replacing Melissa Collins. So Vicky is a rookie in the league and has done an exceptional job for her first year out.
It must be tricky, obviously, Tom coming to the league as a rookie once again, and that's probably the role that has to be the most technically adapt at, as we see Kelly Griffin dump it over the top. Can't get the drop. That good rebound there by the low corner, Alice Applejack, another one of your gliders.
Yeah, that was a one-pointer. Got fouled there.
Number 6 from the Bears, Tracy Brown, for their first personal.
Young Emma's an outstanding young athlete. Got a lot of time for her. She went to the World Championships in 2011 with the under-25 Devils and got a silver medal there. So we're looking for good things out of Adabella in this next 12 minutes.
Pick up the play here. Mel Hall finds a nice pass. Unfortunately, Alison Herring can't hold on to it, and a nice back foot kick there. See Kyla Gouchy moving up the floor, and you know she's found a mismatch for speed here. They could be in trouble here. Some good D there, though, by Sarah thrown out covering it.
Comets have got to capitalise on the numbers advantage.
Scrappy, but they might get out of it, and they've called the foul down here, which is pretty fortunate because it looked like it was a fair pick. It looks like that Gouchy might have lost their balance there, but probably didn't use the numbers as well as what they like. But Alison Herring shoots the ball pretty well, about 50% this season from the line, so she'll go to the line and shoot too.
Coach Houston wasn't too happy with that, but I think Ella Saddlejack got her early, and that's one of the things with Kylie and the speed. You can get across the path, and you can create all sorts of trouble.
And now, unfortunately, for the first one. Oh, in and out again, unfortunately. You see the ball outletted here. Kyla Gouchy.
Georgia Munro, she's playing down here as well. Nice pass. Gouchy sets up again, and there it is. Kelly Griffin got the three.
I think she might have 8 of them, so she's done a good job early, and you know, it's a very slippery play. You know, I can say that offside are going to take quite a bit. So as we pick up play, Shell Crone out the top, being able to find Alison Herring, that's a better move, maybe a fouling, but she took it away anyway.
The pass is the difference. The pass is previously going to Herring and then flat, you know what I mean? Instead of shooting it into Herring, she's very short. She needs the ball dropping on her head, so good pass for now there.
The play here, we've got
Louise Savage, most people will recognise as our greatest female cracker. She's playing for the Bullets and done an outstanding job this year.
5 seconds of shot clock, good defensive lead there by Bridie King. Georgia Munro took under the basket, bang it in.
So I think that's why we're looking at it, Jeremy.
She'd obviously be one that you would have in your under 25 prospect in the future.
Well, she's in our squad at the moment. She's actually trialling to get into the major squad, so we'll see how they go in the next 6 months to see if she makes that squad. For now, from the free throw line, bread and butter there. She's really nice.
Munro comes up with the rebound and back out to Kyla Gouchy. She's going to slow the play up here a little bit. Just some nice controlled tempo. You see Louise Savage here out on the right wing being able to find Kelly Griffin up high. Out in the wing, pick and roll, Georgia Munro footballer. She's had a good couple of minutes. Unfortunately, can't finish on that occasion. Gets it back up, bang, second time. That's not an easy pressure all around her. Alison Herring, she's probably the tallest player in the league with the exception of Amber Merritt. So she's done a good job. So we pick up the play here. Shelley Cronau, the point guard for the Comets. That's going to be a tough finish, and she's got it to go. That's a very, very good finish. Undersized and very athletic 5-pointer.
Well, that's Bridie's game. She's got the speed, good chair skills, and she sets up and squares for the basket, which is tough to beat.
Bridie shooting the free throw is about 54%. I think, and she's been able to knock that one down. So 100% tonight, and that'll give the Comets a 1-point deficit with 8 seconds to go. So we'll see what play they can get off. They've been able to stop the ball here, and they've turned it over.
A bit of pressure there from the Comets. And you might say a bit of that, Jeremy. Through the season, they've been using the press. Obviously, having Mari Amamoto as the hand has helped that. And without her tonight, I was interested to see whether they would use the press. And looks likely that they're going to give it a go.
We'll see what they come up here with the last 10 seconds of the quarter. Bridie King got rolling to a shot, but some good covering there by Georgia Munro Cook. That's some balls knocked away, a little bit of contact, but probably a good call, and we'll go into the quarter time break. 14-13 in favour of the Goudkamp here. So Houston and Tom that impressed you from both sides, and some areas they need to work on.
I think for the Comets, I like the fact that they're starting to dress up the floor. Obviously, Kylie Gouchy is in danger. stop her early, we've stopped their break. So I think for the Comets defensively, they should put a bit more pressure up the floor. I would like to see the Comets passing on top of people's heads rather than passing flat through the two-way. I think that's limiting them at the moment. I think they're throwing 3 turnovers in that respect. For the Cam Bears, I think you'll find that Kylie Goudkamp just needs to get out the open court. She can start doing that. It's possible she's already scored a good 10 points in this game. Now she can start to get others playing off of like Goudkamp, Tracy Carruthers and Kelly Griffin under around the basket. They'll be hard to stop. So all in all, we've got a good contest, 1 point. Probably a bit scrappy that first quarter, Jeremy. Basically a lot of turnovers. I think both teams are nervous and they're trying to get into their game.
It's interesting looking at stats where you see a really nice spread of scorers for the Bears. They've been able to have 4 scorers. Obviously Kylie Goudkamp dominant with their 6 points and Georgia Mumber and Cook has done a good job of 4 points or so, 2 or more. But when it comes to the Comets, Alison Heron's been able to connect 3 or 5 and same with Bridie King 3 or 5. So being able to knock one down at the line. So 6 and 7 points and no other offensive impact with the ball at least. So that's an area they would like to tighten up. But it is interesting, Tom, that you mentioned the press and looking at the stats earlier today, you see Kylie Goudkamp averaging nearly 5 turnovers a game. And you take out the support of Lisa Tesh and Kathleen and Kelly Kennedy, Paralympians, some of the best players in this league, and putting a bit more pressure on Kylie may actually create a lot more turnovers than other games.
Yeah, well, you're right. She has got the outlet she's used to. She's worked with for many years. But the other girls, I think, Kelly and Georgia, they'll step up. They'll become available. They're starting to understand how Tom Kylie plays the game and how much pressure she does draw. So we've already seen Georgia capitalise on that by going to the basket. Kylie with 2 Here we go in the second quarter anyway, Jeremy, so only 1 point to give.
So we've got Melissa Collins coming into the game. And correct me if I'm wrong, I believe she's also a Paralympian.
Yeah, I believe so. That's our previous player, so good to see she's still going around. She's a great character, so good for the league, still have her around.
We see Alison Heron picking up the game, being able to grab the defensive rebound. Comets really need to focus on picking up their push up the floor. Alice Saddlejack looking for the pick on Kylie Goudkamp. Really Cronow in and out, weaving in. Good fake, looks for the fake, finds a shot. That's a really tough shot for a player who's a 2.5, 3-point player, probably without the balance of some of the high schools.
Yeah, it was a very good move there. She showed a lot of play. Something she's been working on, so it's good to see her with the tough finish. Georgia Munro couldn't have done much more than being in the face the whole time.
You see Louise Barkley being well defended by Sally Cronow.
And pushing out right now, Jeremy, so you'll see this pressure. And this is what the Bears are going to struggle with. You've got Bridie King all over the top of
One of those turnovers we were just talking about earlier, and that wasn't Kylie Goudkamp. Unfortunately, she's left the ball late in the shot clock, but players need to be aware that you need to have that outlet because, although she's an amazing player, she's not very tall and it's very hard when you've got a defender, one of the world-class women's defenders like Bridie King all over you. As we see Shelly Cronow having another look and she can't connect there, but feeling a bit more confident getting the ball up early.
She rushed that one a little bit. Good to see that she's shooting the ball because in the past she hasn't. And here's Georgia Munro Cook capitalising on that pressure on Kylie. So they put 2 players now it leaves 1 player free up the middle. Georgia's going to exploit that all night. She's too smart a kid.
We see Bridie King having a chat to referees, maybe about some contact for some offensive fouls and kicks, but sometimes it can be very hard to see those little things. As we see Shelly Cronow looking for the option, be able to swing the ball out here. Haven't got great chair position here though, but Bridie King finds a mismatch, but can't put it away on that occasion. As we see Kylie Goudkamp here with the outlet, weaving her woman out of the floor. It must be a delight to take a player like that.
It actually is. It's a special player. Got a great personality, great feel for the game. She's a sponge. She takes all advice on board. And look, I'm really excited to have her. I think the world is yet to see the best of Kylie Goudkamp. We've had some great inroads since the World Championship, and Kylie very determined to show the world what she can do. And this National League season has been part of that, and I think we'll see better and better as we go through the next 18 months towards Rio.
Just a little bit concerned here with some of the offensive action at the moment. Just looking a little bit dull.
You're talking about lack of action, Jeremy, because that's what it is. There's no player movement. It's all sit outside and shoot. So.
I think looking into this game, Comets definitely have a speed advantage. Looking, obviously Kylie Goudkamp is one of the fastest players for her point guard, but with players such as Mel Hall, Kelly Pronoun, Bridie King, these are quick players, and if they can just get out there and push their chairs, they'd be a great piece of without pushing them. So as you see here, just get out there and push their chairs.
Pushing across court, but there's no purpose as far as taking out chairs. So if you're not going to screen something as you cross, then there's probably no point crossing.
Bridie King having a look, she can't put it away. They might cover the ball. Nelly off to the races here. You can see Kylie Goudkamp go to her favourite side, put it up, lay up. All too well, but with a slow offensive setup, it means all players sink low in the key and there is no safety. Kelly Grubbs picking up Tracy Grubbs picking up
Kelly Griffin,
Kelly Griffin, picking up the foul. I think that'll be her second. See Kelly Griffin come out with her second, unfortunately. Good coaching there by Houston, making sure that he's keeping his high points for late in the game. There's no jump.
It's not going to be a jump. And this is plain old shootout. I think the confidence of the Comets going to get in the way of their success. So they need to start looking at other options to get the players moving in the ball moving.
It looks like it's not going to be an overly high-scoring game. So there is some good defence being played, but obviously with that lack of movement, it can be very hard to look at a player like Bridie King. She likes to penetrate the key with movement, but if there is no room, there is no penetration. So just have to be aware, and we'll see it looks like it's going to go to the Comets way. They lost the tip, so it's interesting to see what coaches Dave Hegarty and Mark Hassan here. We've got some players on the bench. Anthea Castelli, she's another one who would have been in your Globe program probably before your coaching time.
She was one we approached for the first time to see if she was continuing, but unfortunately she's done her time. She's happy to sit in retirement, and quite respect that. So, she was one that I was talking to earlier, but her choice not to be in the program. So I'm glad she's still playing National League though.
Took being the option and good defence there by Alison. She's come a long way this season. Obviously, it can be very hard coming from the able-bodied background into the sport, but she's using the strengths that she's got and she's offering this team quite a lot.
She lives in Ohio, which as most people might know is way up north. She's not in the training program weekly like some of these girls in the business, so that's always a hard thing. There's only really a couple of days in training, so she does a lot of it on her own.
You see Alison Herring, or Bridie King, going all the way. Wheels did come up a little bit, but might have been caused by some.
Fortunate she didn't get a charge.
The referee might have put her down low, so a little bit unlucky, but they've done a good job. Bridie King will go to the line, but looks like a timeout's been called by Coach Houston. Not liking what he's saying, but we'll see what both coaches come up with. But it is interesting. And obviously with the loss of Lisa Kathleen and Kelly Kennedy, given these girls this experience in a big final, obviously the Comets have never won a final, and the Goudkamp Bears have been quite consistent in success over the last decade, so it'll be quite interesting to see how these girls respond, and we're hoping that those girls will be back for either tomorrow or the final, depends how they go. It must be a great confidence that he's going to that final.
Yeah, look, I think that's the key. Whoever wins this today will get some confidence. But Kathleen and Lisa will be back. We've got the engagements on tonight. Kathleen will sister's 21st tonight, so a shout out to Kathleen's sister and have a happy 21st. And I'm sure the Bears will appreciate Kathleen and Lisa coming back tomorrow. So irrespective of the result tonight, they will be back for the weekend. And I think that will give the Bears a lot of confidence as well.
think also a shout out to Alice Applejack. She's having her 23rd birthday today, so to understand that she received a nice blue bike for her birthday, so she'd be very excited by that, and hopefully it can be a bit of a double surprise today if they can get the win here.
That wasn't one of your players getting a bike for a birthday, was it, Jeremy? One of your RSL spinning bullets?
Might have been actually, yeah. No, actually, I think it was her mum who got her the bike, to be honest. So, her mum and her nana, so very good lady. Shout out to Nikki, living down there in Melbourne, Victoria, a very cold part of the world. I'm from there, so I know all about it. You see, speak of the devil, Alice Applejack finding Mel Hall, quick jump to Bridie Keane. This could be for 6 points.
Well, that was a good play. They kept working on the power side and never gave it up. Mel got the high seal and Bridie capitalised, taking the speed from there.
Bridie Keane, a double Paralympian, been to a couple of World Championships now as well. Silver, bronze medal at the Paralympics. And
perfect for the line tonight.
Obviously doing the damage. Another turnover there, unfortunately, for Kylie Goudkamp. Alice Applejack, the birthday girl, can't put it away, but it was a good look. Lucky with a late charge.
The late coach won't be happy with that, Dan. There's some punishments on Monday for this LA.
I'm sure there is. It looks like she'll be another turnover. Wasn't hearing some of that play.
Tyler's given it a chase. He's done well. Unlucky, Lewis just couldn't break it in.
I think Alison Herring might have unfortunately didn't realise the absolute speed. So Bridie Keane weaving in and out of the team. Mal Hall on the ring, bread and butter, bang, kick it away. Now they're starting to roll it. Going up the board, pressure getting very, very hard.
The Comets have a good pressing game with Murray in the team, so they've got some speed all around. Probably their slowest player is Alison Herring, and she's not that slow, but she's got kind of that rule force
Double coming into the game. Alice Applejack's going to have a rest, but moved there by Dave just to make sure that you're keeping the low corners nice and fresh for the business end of the game. You see all up high. Alison Herring feel really forcing the turnover forward, really trying to put the pressure on, they're pushing their chairs. Bridie Keane pulls up with a little trying to win, and here's the option, switching up the ground.
Going to get a bit of confidence, and that's going to be bad news for the girls. Kylie needs to settle this now. He's the general. He's getting a lot of attention, but he uses his pace. Good decision making. He needs to open up that space now.
Here's Regan here, and they will not move. That's another turnover. Good moving. Great bad run. Good off, but
nice in and away from Kylie Goudkamp. I'm pretty sure you saw that Bridie Keane out of play there. I'm pretty sure you saw that move a few times. When you were at the World Championships with BB, I saw that move from Freeman. Basically fake to go at the stop and then quickly accelerate off.
And I guess the key advantage with that is that when you do look to stop the chain, the defender is always going to follow that, so they stop their carry. If you've got that advantage of pace, you'll take off again and you might be running into the half metre, and that's all that it takes to get to the basket, draw a foul and come on.
Kylie's coming next to that second we will see some more of that, I hope, over the weekend.
So at the moment, obviously, we've got a 4-point lead to the Comets, and they are getting out pushing the chair a little bit more on. But what do you think the Bears have got to do to try and just stay in this for the last 2.5 minutes and make sure the Bears doesn't play out in favour?
Kylie's obviously the key. The thing with Kylie, she can't afford to get trapped by two players. She's not tall enough to get out of that sort of trap, and you saw that with Shellington now and Mel Hall in the previous play. And she's got to find open court. If she keeps finding open court, she'll keep drawing defenders out to her, and from that, the likes of Kelly Griffin, Georgia Monroe, Tracy Carruthers should capitalise at the basket. That'd be the game plan for me.
Notice here they're playing a bit of a zone here. The Bears and Bridie just stood over it. That's a good shot. That's a good look. Free throw shot. Got to draw them out. we see Kylie Goukamp coming to the rescue.
Kylie's got to find out as well. You can't afford to be pinned down. That's better. She turns over. She's got the ball in front of Kelly Griffin brings the basket. They capitalise.
That's a good finish there from Kelly Griffin. So she's relatively new to the game, correct, John?
Yep, she is one of the other coaches. She's trying them up with the Australian coaching. At the moment, she's just getting her life settled in Sydney, so once she gets that done, she'll probably come up and give it a shot.
So that's the game plan here really from the Comets. They're just looking to move the ball and open up a hole for the quick high pointers, mainly Bridie Keane and Alison Herring, and it's just working the Creed at the moment. So a bit of an adaptation. It's a good adaptation. So we see Bridie Keane, they can go over here again. That's another turnover. They're really working hard for this. Good pass there to Alison Herring. Pretty unlucky not to win the foul, but it doesn't matter. It's got dropped.
And there's the speed of the Comets, Jeremy. 3 on 1 on the break, and really they didn't get anyone back to help out.
He's done a good job locking it down. Happened the best of us. I was watching you all up before the game. It'll either be a seal or it'll be a layup. Which are you going to do? Layup. There we go. It's starting to open up the game.
Halfway, Jeremy, and it's close.
Unfortunately. Bridie Keane can't finish that. Would have been really helpful going to the last half, but they've been bailed out here maybe. Unfortunately now the ball's going to come away, and that'll be one shot left for the half. Oh, looks a bit left one out for an 8-point lead.
I think Jerry Houston's going to have to settle them down at the half time. Get them to be more patient. Soon the bigs will come.
Setting up very early. It's a very quick seal. Alison Herring's done a great job to get to it.
Good rotation to Mel Hall too. That's the double charge.
I don't want to turn it over here. And a smart play there by Georgia Munro. Puts the holding onto the ball, making sure they don't turn it over. Can you still a player there, Tom?
Yeah, looks like more confidence. She's a big girl. She's got a beautiful shot on her.
So what we might do, we might preview tonight's game. We've got Victoria taking on the active Perth. No, that's the Wheelcats, isn't it, Tom? It's the Western Stars.
It's the Western Stars. The Western Stars. I think they are, but still the Be Active Western Stars. They are the Be Active Western Stars. First time you're on the right track, Jeremy.
Alright, so we've got the Be Active Perth or WA Stars.
Yep.
They'll be taking on Victoria, and last year's defending champions with the year before, and the year before that, Victoria's defending champions before that. So you've got some former champions, some guys who know how to get it done. We've got some guys here who've played some men's national this year, so this should be a pretty toply 40 team, I would have thought.
Yeah, there is one disappointing fact. Unfortunately, one of the star players of the Western Stars, Claire Knott, you probably know Claire. She's the first female player to get into the Star All-Star 5 in the men's league, the National Wheelchair Basketball League. She's been out with injury and some hip surgery and some complications with the wound. So Claire, unfortunately, sort of detracts a bit. Puts a lot of pressure on Sarah Vinci, who's the other one pointer. She will have to play basically all games, all 40 minutes. No legitimate lineup without her on the ball, so that makes things awfully hard. Then we've got a couple of players behind that, Georgia English and Natalie Alexander, both 2.5. They really need to step up this weekend and keep the ball really well, because obviously Amber Miller is probably the leading point scorer of the season. WNWBL at 33 points a game, which is quite high. He also played with the active Wheelcats and won the national championship with them. So she's going to attract a lot of attention for Amber. I wouldn't be surprised if they adopt a two-man strategy at Amber, and two players trying to lock her down and make the other 4 players down. So obviously Sarah Vinci, Georgia English, and Natalie Alexander will have to lead that, and then they come in with Rebecca Vinci local amputee. First season, stars. She's coming in as a three-point. Could be a great kid in the future, but this is a hell of a learning curve for the person who plays on the other side of the coin, you've got experience plus a bit of youth. It starts with David Gould and the coaching matchup. A highlight in itself, David Gould playing against John Tiscari. Tiscari was the predecessor of the Riders. Did a great job of taking the team to the silver medal in London. David Gould, gold Paralympic medalist in 1996 with the Rollers, been coaching the numbers. That matchup alone tactically. If you look at the Victorian lineup, they've just got two minutes. They've got Shirley Chapman, who's got 5 years, who's playing some good basketball. The Angel Soto shooting the lights out. She's been giving baskets. No right here. Getting yourself an awkward position. You've got those two vectors. You've got the likes of Tina McKenzie coming back in. She's very smart. She's come back in. You support that with a couple of younger players, Ellie Cole, young swimmer, out of Melbourne, 4-point, great young kid. She's going to be a basketball star in the future. And Laura Presidio, she's a 4.5 coming out of Melbourne, and she's been an outstanding fighter for them in the last 4 months. I remember seeing her at a camp in December for the first time in a wheelchair. So to see her playing National League, she's got some great minutes. And then you've got probably, I think, the X factor of the Victorian team, Kelly Adams, one pointer. Again, another one that's only been in the wheelchair game in the last 12 months. She's an outstanding prospect. We're looking at her very closely with the Riders. She has come from leaps and bounds, and I think we'll find that she will cause some damage tonight. And you've got young Kylie Prestwick coming off the bench for 4.5. So she'll be playing pretty good. So overall, they're well stacked. We've got David Gould on the bench with Ben Hodgson as the other coach. Ben's got a lot of I'm expecting the Victorians to come out in a two-man defensive game against Damn America. That worked for them last round. And if the Stars don't get the likes of George Reeves and Sammy Alexander firing, either way, it's going to be a great contest.
Statistically, it's an interesting matchup, and I think we've touched on a few of those. Merritt leading the league 33 points a game, and nearly leading the league, each in second with 11 rebounds a game, and throwing 4.5 assists. Then you throw in George Inglis, who has been in your program for quite a bit, 10 points a game, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, and shooting 3-ball with just a lazy 31%, which is impressive in England. So she's doing a great job. And but on the flip side, you said Lena Del Pozo shooting the ball well. 52%, she's on the league leading. Particularly where she's taking a shot from, she's an outside shooter, so she'll find a number from out there. Nearly averaging a double-double for 9 rebounds, obviously missing Shelley Chaplin. But yeah, like you said, really intrigued about Mal Adams. I know obviously with low corners, but 3.5 points a game is a good return for low corner. And for the work she's doing off the ball, she's creating those shots for Del Pozo, Chaplin, Presidio, and McKenzie. So yeah, look, I think if Victoria can put it together, I think they'll be in with a really good shot tonight to win the game. But saying that, Amber Merritt has had a 52-point game this year, and if you don't stop her, she can shoot the ball from anywhere. And I think you'll see a very similar game plan that the Comets are adopting when they when Victoria take on Perth tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right. Amber Merritt's the best. If Victoria can shut down Amber Merritt, potentially good start for the story. So if they let Amber get through, and she's a great player, she's in great form. I'd say the 2 players in the league at the moment, Kylie Goudkamp and Amber Merritt, are considered standard. They've been performing week in, week out, some great numbers, and just some great energy. You look at the two of them, they both push their share extremely hard. They both defend and attack. They both lead their teams as generals. So, I think if Amber can get through, then Amber could knock down 50 points.
And it's certainly happened, so there's no reason why it couldn't. As we see about 2 minutes left until we get back into this game. What do you think Coach Houston will be saying to his group right now to try and get these girls back into the game?
I think he's just got to go back and stay settled. We've got to get good shots up. So possession by possession game. Let's try to keep things open. Let's try to get Kylie the ball in hand. Let's make sure that Kylie opens the space, pulls the defenders away from the key race, so people like George Munro and Kelly Griffin can attack the key. And just get possession by possession. Now the defensive end, I don't think they need to change much, they've just got to stop the break. With the Comets coming on the press now, that makes the break a lot easier for the Comets. But when they sat in the zone and made the Comets shoot outside, we saw how they stagnated. And if you can stop the shooting, easy scoring of the Comets, then you're in with a shot. So I think you'll go back to that zone defense, try to minimise the turnovers and get himself back into a good defensive position to play a possession by possession game.
It's interesting how you mentioned earlier that as the game does wear on, the Comets do tend to get better, and they're able to restrict the Bears to the second 10 points that quarter, which, you know, that way it was beating them the 40 a game, and then we're able to bang on 19 points of their own. So, and the scoring spread a little more with Mel Hall being able to find the bucket, and Shelley Cronow being able to also find them as well, which, you know, they're not big points obviously, but, you know, those extra points just help, and it means you have to think twice about defending that player when they come down the floor. So as we see, both teams in the huddle here. Stat leaders, we've got Variety King leading all comers. She's had 16 points, before rebounds, before assists, with Alison Herring having 10 points, and she's had 3 rebounds, 4 points to Mel Hall. For the Stats Goudkamp, there you see Kylie Gouchy 5 of 13 with some really tough looks, so that's a good return for Kylie, and adding the 5 assists and 6 points each to Georgia Mummery Cook and Kelly Griffin. So a good start, and you know, it's not a bad half of basketball. If the game opens up, we may actually see this turn into a real offensive kind of battle. Both teams haven't really gone to their bench, so it could really open the game up. Play for a little bit more side at the end of the game, and this game could really turn into a bit of a transition game. But we'll see how we go. The Comets go back to their starting 5 lineup. Of course, Herring, Cronow, Paul, Keane and Applejack. And to the Bears, also gone back to their starting lineup of Griffin, Collins, Munro Cook, Gouchy, and Tracy Brothers pick up the action with Kylie Gouchy. All up high. Finds Kelly Griffin down the wing. Well defended here. Chair stop. Kylie Gouchy sneaks in for the pick. Some nice help there. Noticing how they're helping off the low corner. It's a method sometimes used in wheelchair basketball, Tom.
Yes, indeed it is. A nice 3-point attempt from Gouchy. Percy Cronos just happened to be at the far side picking up the three.
That'll go down as an assist with a big right smile.
Might go down as a missed shot myself.
We'll see how we go, but Kylie Gouchy, she smiles as they come down the floor, but that's exactly the start they need. We see Bridie King ducking and weaving, can't penetrate.
I think that's the defence that the Bears need to play. That zone defence. They're going to have to shoot the ball from outside, and that's not always easy.
We see Bridie King underside, leading back. Kylie Gouchy trying to get near it. That's a tough one. That's another 5-5. And that answers Kylie Gouchy's
Comets are playing a box and one here. They're playing Bridie King a man-to-man situation against Kylie Gouchy. So that could play into the Bears' hands, as you just saw there with Georgia Munro sneaking in.
Georgia Munro being able to connect on that basket, and she's done a really good job. You know, she's relatively new to the game, and it's certainly not easy to be a dominant player this early in the game. You know, we probably don't see it as much in the men's league because of, you know, maybe not because of the depth, but there's a lot more, quite a few more players. Bridie King, a bit of chair contact there, no call, but they're to compose themselves here. Kylie Gouchy dribbling up the floor.
I like that work from Kylie Gouchy. She eased the chair up at halfway to have a look at what was in front of her, and she put the foot down and she saw the 1-pointer start to switch on to it. So, good recognition there.
So what kind of role do you use Kylie Gouchy in the structure items? Does she carry the ball, or does she look to work off the ball in transition?
Interestingly, Jeremy, up into the World Championship, she was our main ball carrier, but some of the things we're trialling now is to take her off the ball, so she's just floating without the ball, she's obviously very quick. So she leads our press breakers. She also leads our break. But what we're finding now, we're getting her away from the point, getting her out on the 45. She's got a very good shot for the 45. She just doesn't use it enough. So it'll be interesting over the next 6 or 12 months of how we evolve there, because we're getting the ball in people like Amber Merritt's hands, Shirley Kaplan's hands a little bit more, just to mix it up. In the international game, Kylie Gaffney draws a lot of defense. So quicker off the it's not as easy as it was playing the national league. Nice pass.
Drills the pass, and Allison now got about a 5 on 2 here. Finds throw now. You see puts the bucket away. Works all the way to the floor.
Well done down to Mel Hall. She doesn't get an assist for it, but she's just about did it.
You see Kylie Goudkamp just pushing down the floor. I think Louise Tavares might have called her something maybe in her younger days. Okay, your hands in your wheels though. Oh, might have got it before the shot. The ref's going to say
It's in the shot, so it should be 2 here.
maybe not a bad foul there. We're going to get a really good look under the basket. See how Tracy Crothers goes from the line. So the 2 able-bodied players in the game today was obviously Alison Herring and Tracy Crothers. And both done a good job in different areas. Alison Herring with the 10 points a game, and Tracy Crothers averaging 6 rebounds a game. So look, nice stats there and a nice contribution for their team. You see Alison Herring speak to the Devil picking up a rebound. His team's got Kylie Goudkamp behind her. This is where it's dangerous. She's dirty on herself there. Behind Alison Herring to basket position. One of the things quite interesting is that we teach in the men's game is it's not an ideal pass to make that pass from the top of the tee, because you don't have that angle to be able to see your pass. And it's something that we've looked to get away from, making sure we're also trying to have a high point of view or just to limit those turnovers when you're playing that pass out.
Yeah, obviously the angle. And as I say to my girls, it's not a pass, it's a shot. Actually shoot the ball that way. That's the best way to get that shot.
You see the Bears being able to reduce his gap to 5 points, 36-31. If she puts this away, that would be a great finish. Good foul there by Kylie Goudkamp, making her earn her points. Kylie Goudkamp will pick up. Looks like she might have picked up the first foul.
One thing we always watch in the blinds with Kylie is quick fouls. She does tend to do 1 and 2. It's something she's been working hard on, and pleased to see that she's taking care of business here tonight.
So she can stay on. Certainly this year she has taken care of business from the line.
Yeah, she does an excellent job at her training. Very good. She's
both down, which is a good result. So new play, Kylie Goudkamp, she'll inbound the ball. Got Moise Collins. Let's Carolyn pick 1-pointer. Shut down there by Chloe Cronin. Basket side. Mel Hall, interestingly, able to put pressure on now. She might have some problems here, but good release here by Mel Collins. It can be often quite hard when you don't have that balance, but she's an experienced campaigner. Kylie Goudkamp here, working her way around the screen. Shelley Crono has been able to get out around the screen and put the pressure on. It's a forced a tough shot. And we've got some forward over the break again. This is the problem there. We're going to have to take free transition. Probably didn't get what they needed out of it. Fair contact, and what we were saying before, time the Kylie Goudkamp picked up a second in about 30 seconds.
2 quick fouls.
A bit unfortunate there.
I can't be too critical, because she has been looking after her foul count more diligently through the National League season. So that's probably the first time in 3 rounds that she's picked up the
See Mel Hall. Unfortunately can't connect, but good look. Mel Hall scores has travelled from Northern Territory. Of course, we've got Mel Hall and commenting upon in the men's and women's program, and she now resides here. And have you seen quite a bit of improvement since she's began with the Queensland Comets?
Racing gliders, unfortunately struggled with shoulder issues for many years. Last year got her shoulders reconstructed, basically both shoulders. So had a long rehab process, but I'm pleased to say that she's out of that now. She's better than she's ever been. And I think the stuff we're putting into her at the moment is really starting to pay dividends. Another 3 or 4 months of good and she'll be back to her good training.
So might have to be on the move here because they could be in some trouble here, but some good defensive coverage. Oh, Goukamp with the line down. Good look, ringed out. Now Hall looking to get the boards. There's a massive improvement this year. Oh no, there's another Goukamp. That's in about a minute and a half. So that's a really good call earlier, Tom, that just need to protect these fouls. But it's like Coach Houston's happy to leave her out there for the time being. Obviously,
number 1 forward player. She's the leader.
Now, obviously, you can see her back and feet. She's not interested in playing any of that contact, which is fair enough. Oh, she's very fortunate to look at another one there as well. You see Goukamp back in the break here. Kelly Cronow probably out of picture, doing a good job back kicking Kelly Griffin. Taking the high out. Georgia Cook.
You like that shot, Jeremy? You've got a nice looking shot, haven't you?
From that spot. That's a spot that obviously I'm privy to some of the training sessions. It is a shot that you can see.
Exactly. We're looking to develop stationary shooting and increase our range. At the moment we're trying to get out to be stationary, but even out as far back as nearly the 3-point line. Some of the girls have got some of that range, some of them struggle with that range. The one thing we struggle with at the World Championships was rolling shooting. We're always rolling into pressure. So it is something we are working hard on, and we're seeing some good results. I've never known a rolling shot. She's only shot stationary, so it's an easy one to coach in that aspect.
See Bridie putting out and doing that this time. Shot, had to get the shot up. Would have been called for a 3-second violation in the tee, but the viewers out there, take a look at Ella Savage. That's obviously a 1-pointer. It hasn't had an impact in terms of on the stats, but she's done a great job the last 3 or 4 offenses, just back picking Kylie Goukamp. And if the ball moved a little quicker and the floor spread a little bit more, they would be able to reach those rewards. So if she stays at it, that floor will open up. We see the Bears call the time out.
Well, they've regrouped here, Germany, 11-6 quarter. Really pulled back well. And as you can see, they've stopped that break from the Comets, stopped those easy baskets. Now they're starting to get results. Kylie Gouchamp's not as much in the contest as far as trying to attack the holes, but that hole is not available, turning out, opening the space back up. So.
We see Coach Houston, Dave Hegarty talking both with fun, obviously Coach Dave Hegarty has been around quite an accomplished able-bodied basketball and has been around the program for quite a bit. And I've had the pleasure of working with Dave this morning. He's got the girls in a good space, some good young girls coming through, and this program in Queensland were able to have good success with junior nationals. Been able to make a final, which is good competition itself. They know first time they've done it for years, and every girl for 4 years, them themselves will be into a final. And you start to look at 3-4 years ago that Brisbane in all areas were the cellar dwellers, so it can turn around so quickly.
Well, I don't know the history of the WNWBL that well, but my first recollection of the Comets ever being in the final. Good achievement that was there.
Kelly Cronow, the guard here finds Mel Hall. That's a good looking shot for her. They're not defending the middle. Hopefully she can knock it down. And that's not going to be the problem. If you're going to give players like that space. A bit of an airing strap, but it's all resolved now, and we're back in play as we see Kylie Goukamp ball in hand, travelling up the court, looking for a kick.
She needs kicks. That's what she needs. She's not getting anything at the moment. Gout isolated one-on-one. So the Bears need to hit their crossings and their kicks.
Got a bit of height there. Under the Kelly Griffin got a bit of height under the bucket, and just generally, of course, in the group, you know, they've just got a plethora of good high corners, and obviously with missing those players, but they've got a good look. She can also kick the ball from out there as well. Plus next, but you see Georgia Monroe Cook, she's done a very good job tonight as a young player, and would be a definite chance for our best new talent, I'm sure, in the league this year, and the awards that are going to come down the way. Yep.
Put a bit of pressure on the scoreboard there.
And back out to a 5-point lead.
The Comets are on the run.
Now Hall posting up. Is that a really good one? That's a good post for a point.
Good result for the team. Just posting up at 3.5 or 4-pointer. Taking that shot. But good luck to us. Showed the confidence. Came up with the result.
It was interesting watching the warm-up that I did notice her using that shot in the warm-up where she was supposed to the Flags did a nice job, as we see. Louise Savage hitting the
Savage, yeah, nice looking look. And that's what the Bears need. They need their others to finish the scoring. Just to get the defense at the Comets on. The moment they're overplaying, trying to get
you see Shelley Cornell.
It's going to be a nice comfortable zone for her.
Now Paul's doing a good job and Shelley Cornell and Tyler out wide. Now Collins unable to get the pick, but she just splits the double team and puts it away. That's a classy player. Certainly not the defense that they would be looking for, but that's a smart read, and it's not really a wheelchair basketball move that's used that often, looking to split the double team. Some of the bigger players can do it for a 2.5. It's pretty unheard of, though.
Yep. Well, she's a 2.
Oh, it's a 2-pointer, sorry.
But I think Mel Ward did an error there. She didn't close the gap. Now was asking for double team.
Disaster. There's a number of
4-point play, Jeremy.
Not what they want to reduce is the lead to 3. We see Mel charging up the floor. Alison Herring. Shell's thrown out. She's going to control the chair and a little bit off balance. Probably not the shot they were looking for with 34 seconds left now.
The state coach will be happy with that, Jeremy. There's certainly something that was hard on that.
A little bit unlucky. Hard to see though.
Oh, definitely foul on that ball.
We'll go back.
Second, no trouble there.
See, we're going to put the pressure on when you look at their ball side.
Don't want to foul here, Jeremy, but they're in the bonus. Foul will send them.
So they've done a good job here, the Comets, keeping their line. That's some good D there by Shelley Cornell.
There's double gap as a 4, as a 1 defending the 4. So that's the sort of stuff that you get from Ella that's off the ball. Doesn't actually hit the scoreboard because they're some great.
And they might get a look here with 7 seconds on the clock.
Down to 3.
I think Dave Higgins would be very happy with that decision. They did have a couple of seconds left on the clock. Alison Herring had made position, but that's okay. 3-point margin in favour of the Comets, 44 to 41. Tom Higgling scorers.
Well, we've got Goudkamp and Cook starting to light up. We've got 4 on the point. Tyler Goucham's hit 13, so 3 since her amazing start. Still leading all comers is Bridie King with 20 points. And Alison Herring with 10. So that was a 17-point to 12 advantage to the Bears. So Houston regrouped, as she said at half time. What have they got to do? Well, he's regrouped. He stopped the penetration on the break from the Comets, and now he's getting some results on the scoreboard. Seeing a lot more patience from the Bears on offense, which is paying dividends. So if they have another quarter like that, we could have an interesting finish.
So what do you think the Comets have got to do to make sure they just keep their ascendancy in this game and look to just swing that margin out a little further?
The Comets' strength is their press. So if I was the Comets coach, I'd be pressing, taking away Tyler Goucham's speed early, making the other girls beat. Of course, they just concentrate on Kylie because Phil's done no short, got a good space for others. Those guys will get to the hole. But if you're pressing them, there's a long way, 94 feet to get to the other end. It's another work for rookies or players that haven't had a lot of minutes across the board. So make them work, tire them out, see what comes from the end.
See, Zim's played with both teams. Going back to their starting five here. Kelly Cronell looking down the ball, having an animated conversation with the referee. A pretty typical setup from the Comets, looking at it wrong. But interesting, you know, if you see whether the Bears can get a bit more pressure. As we see ball outlet there from Keane to Mel Hall. She got a good looking shot from out there, but off the fake out. Nice steal there, big size advantage. She's done a good job charging to the basket. That would have been the start they wanted, but they've lost the ball here by the look of it. They've been able to grab the rebound. But I was a good look early on. Nice high steal there from Kelly Cronell.
So they're playing Bridie Keane at the point, which means play out and just play out. Then you've got two younger players sitting on the side and stuff. Regardless of Harry, that gives it an opening. Outside, working with Kelly Cronell, one of the best fielders in the business. Still work with Alison and get that seal as she comes over the top here now. Takes her pretty much inside, scouts his shot.
And that's the problem, you know, obviously you're going to lose these it's an interesting coaching strategy from Dave. Obviously you've got your main shooters that, you know, they see, and, you know, the girls like Mel Hall and Kelly Cronell, they will hit the shots and you can't afford to leave them open.
Comets coming back out in the press now, so you're seeing a lot more energy on the defense. And the girls are going to have to shoot further from the basket.
You see Bridie Keane taking time just to get herself back in, but it'll be the Comets ball, so exactly what Dave Hegarty would have been after. A couple of good stops, being able to put the basket away. As you see Cronell inbounding the ball here with Keane, you know, one of your real stars and leaders of the Gliders.
She's an amazing athlete. She works probably herself over every day and everything she does. She's quite happy with the results in the but they're working on that. They're down some keys and they're working on to get those results. You know, the coaching staff of the Gliders is so keen for some of these girls to move forward. People like that. Those girls that have been around for a while and been putting in the effort for many, many years get the rewards that they clearly deserve, because they have worked hard for Australia. And I'm hoping that this next tournament sequence for Bridie is going to be her best of all time, so we've got some great things in place there. Tracy Carruthers underneath again, Jeremy. I hope it's a bit of an X factor as he gets in the post. He's shooting at a high clip.
Really nice work there off the ball by Mel Collins. The ex-Paralympian has done a great job. Great steal there by Mel. Ball, unfortunately, he's trying to put it away there for like the Bridie Keane will go to the line. Kelly Cronell going to the line. So a bit of a role reversal there, having a mid seal for a minute. Certainly, I'm sure it's a role that she would perform in the Gliders. You know, she's a bit of a dual kind of skill that she would have, ball handling and looking to work off the ball.
Yeah, well, we didn't use her as a ball handler at the World. Edged her in around chest, and she has got the ball handling down, improving on that. So seeing that sort of action from our mids is exactly what we look for at the Gliders.
She was a very valuable contributor in the here and win on the Friday night to get into the grand final. She made some big contributions, as we see Kylie Goudkamp, she'll rue that. She's missed the open layup, but not only just that, Bridie Keane's out in the break and Coronel's back picked the main defensive threat, so they should be looking to score from here.
There's a nice press break from their team, so they've got it worked out, but they put Kylie on the inbound. The Bears press breakers, they're going to George the Bunny, put the elbows, giving Kylie on the fly. They're starting to pick for Kylie. I'd like to see them pick a little bit more. In this instance, she's going on her own. The previous play, Kelly Griffin picked for her and got her all the way to the hole. At the
good look. Very smart play there by very well drilled team, I think. Some very underrated work here by Jerry Houston. I've seen a lot of the women league, but they look like they're playing basketball the right way.
Well, Jerry Houston's a 1996 Goudkamp. He's got a lot of experience, coaches the riders and coaches, so he knows the game inside and out. Probably not a better game. Initially he's got a bit of a challenge because he doesn't have the talent pool that he's had in the past, and obviously tonight without Lisa and Queen, it makes it a little bit harder and younger players that are just learning. And they're doing a great job. Now I like to look at Kelly Griffin under the basket. She's keeps the ball high and finishes strong. So same with Georgia.
We take a time out of being for Dave Higgins, so he should still have a couple up his sleeve remaining. It's 44 left in the half, in the quarter of the last quarter here to decide that we'll go through the grand final. But we've got let the leads blown out by an extra point. But it is interesting, obviously, teams have come out here a little bit differently. As you said, that they're looking to work the car a little bit more, creating a lot more space up the court, which is good. But at the same time, if the Comets can improve their offense, we're just looking a little bit stale again. They can, certainly put it a little easier if they can do it together.
I think we're in for a great finish, aren't we, because the Bears are not going to go away quietly. They want this position of number one. They finished first in the league. They want to hold on to that to go to Sunday without having to play the Saturday. Carling's a huge competitor, so is the younger girl. Louise Savage, we don't have to say, he's a competitor and a half. As a career, is testament to that. So it's going to be a great fight towards the end. It'll just be down to the tactics that each coach is using and the ability to stay calm under the pressure. It's going to get bigger and bigger as the game gets closer.
I think that pressure thing is a very big thing. Obviously, the Comets haven't been in the finals campaign for a number of years. So, to see whether some of these guys can close it. But they're doing a good job, as we see. Kylie Gouch out on the left wing, looking to work the pick and roll. They're doing a good job making sure she's moving around. They've been able to find, it looks like Carruthers under the ring, but unfortunately she can't connect. And Bridie Keane, she's making her way down the floor, and Mel Hall beginning to push her chair, and she's starting to assert herself into this game nicely.
I'm going to play right inside now.
There we go.
So Herring, tail, the two leads. Double Jackson Hall taking into the hole. Knock on the head.
It'll be the first time I certainly know that I've seen some pretty big collisions at training. Some more notable ones than others, as we see Kelly Griffin out high. Good job tonight, looking to use her size and strength under the ring. Can't get close on this occasion as we've got a corner one working same side, hand up, put the pressure on and really force the four shot. As we see Bridie Keane.
Well, Saddlejack taking out 4.5 now. That really opens up the pathway. And all the Comets are going to do is spread the floor now.
She had Mel Hall in the left pocket there, and unfortunately just didn't see her, and caused Kelly Pronouns from putting a tough shot. That balance could be a little bit hard to find the pass.
You're right, it wasn't a great numbers advantage execution. When we get a 5-on-4 or a 4-on-4, we've got to be able to execute. We've got a man advantage.
Good ball pressure here by Bridie Keane. Kelly Griffin, Georgia Munro Cook. Oh, she's got a nice shot. Doesn't connect, but good look.
That's Abel Bob representing the team that Alexander is playing in Sydney. So she comes with a good pedigree.
Oh, that'll be
Carling's out. Yeah, I'm lucky to call the foul.
That'll be a fourth as well. And that's going to but it's certainly going to make it a lot harder for her because it's going to mean that she's going to have to play a lot softer defense and possibly not make those reads that she was likely.
I don't think Carly can play something. Carly's 100%. 1 year and it's all or nothing. That's what I love about a game. So I don't expect Carly to go well. She will play smarter. She's got the capability of playing smarter to maintain herself in the game without doing that. 6 points split at the moment with 5 to go, so 51-45. Craig Houston just wants to regroup. Have a good look. He's had a good look at that last shot. Stay calm and just try to execute. You know the Bears are going to execute.
They're an experienced group, and they've been here before. And I'd like to take an opportunity, obviously, to thank some of the supporters of the weekend. We've got Sporting Wheels and Disabled Association did a great job hosting the final series along with Basketball Australia and the team out there. We've also got some support from Disability Sports Australia, do a great job being involved every year. The main sponsor of the Queensland Comets, Minecraft Consultants, so known as the Minecraft Comets. As we get back to the action, quick ball exchange thrown out to King thrown out. Now we're fine. Alex Applejack can't connect, but a good look, making sure that they're looking to defend all players, which is a good offensive move, I think, from Coach Hegarty. They're actually looking for options. Not a lot of ball pressure.
A few screens coming in. He gets a roll. He's in the basket.
Big mistake there. They're just moving the wheels, Friday team.
Now, unfortunately, that one to drop. That would have put a bit of pressure on. Comets on the move now. A little bit of speed in it. Can they play this out correctly? Good steal up from Philly for now. What a steal up. That's just as good.
Unfortunately, Boney's turned the ball over. Unlucky, but he's got they're on the move now. But that's a good defensive read by King coming across. But the ball slips out to Cook, and he doesn't make a mistake and has an all game.
He's playing some good basketball. 58% of the
Not a lot of movement here, and there's only 9 seconds left on the shot clock as the ball spits out to Mal Hall. She doesn't mind the shot from out there, and she nearly knocks it down. And outside the ring, as we see.
Pressure, scoreboard pressure starting to build now on the Comets. We'll see how they handle it because they're in front. They're up by 6. Now brought it back to a 4-point lead. So a score here will really put the cat amongst the pigeons for the Bears.
Very unlucky foul there, probably. Tough to see, but a good defensive read. Didn't really stop chairs, but
You're a bit critical of the referees here tonight, Jeremy. I'm concerned that's probably the coach coming out of there, but I think, generally that was a fair call.
I think our referees generally do a very good job, and there's always going to be contentious calls. I think they've been very good tonight, and it's always a lot easier when you sit up here and say one thing and there's another. But we've got some very good refs here tonight, of course, who are facilitating a lot of our local competitions here, as we see.
There's the extra point, so it's back to a 2-point ball game. And again, as I said, the scoreboard pressure.
2 minutes 46 to go. Making sure that they just find their options. Can't panic here, they've done a good job. Finding the ball out to the wing. There you go, got a pick and roll there. That's a very tough pass, and that fortunately just missed, but it was a really sneaky pick and roll there.
Yep, good minute play. Control it at the time, so a few more kicks happening now for the Bears, and Cole controlling the game.
Johnson looking for that shot. Really likes that.
Again.
And that's very unlucky not to jump in.
Comets are going to run in 3 on the 2. Hall straight to the races. Tough one. Can she make it count?
Unfortunately, just got a bit too far under the basket, took her angle away, but very
Three
tough.
players take control of that.
Really, but unfortunately,
It's a job on her own.
oh no, but the ball spat out the back, don't foul. Oh, he can't connect. Oh, ouchie. Nearly been off foul. Like the ball back. Minute 35 here remain. This is a tight game.
It's a great game. He's going to finish up here. Well, again has another good one.
Ball goes back here though to there's a minute 25. This game is certainly turned into a really tight contest. Both teams still only scored single figures this quarter.
8-7 to the Bears. It's not much in it. Low scoring, but I think that rebound from Georgia Munro Cook under the basket. That'd be a game turnover, isn't it? They might be facing overtime.
And the Queenslanders know a lot about overtime this year, certainly. So it certainly wouldn't be a surprise as us.
Oh, I thought she might have had a crack at the 3 there for a minute.
But obviously saw when Kylie Goudkamp was successful in winning a bronze medal. In Beijing. She hit a very long-range three-pointer late in the game to seal victory. So she knows what the big shots are all like.
She can do it. Hit this shot too.
Just missed it. Interesting to see how the Bears manage to stop here as they get out the break. Now Hall's got a very nice feel here. Smart play, and she's putting it very smart play. Really, probably just what we got for water.
We've been getting those seals, Jeremy. It's just the focus around the basket. The ability to finish. Key for us. Basketball is to finish the basket. They will put all these good moves together. You can't put the ball in the hole. It's just a waste of time and energy. Otherwise, so it's an unusual game. Pressure doesn't play anything. Good seal. They hit that seal about 4 or 5 times. The second time. On the other side, you've got the Bears just trying to get the inside players inside and Tigers running the point. So different sort of game.
So you obviously you've been into tight coaching scenarios, and what do you think coaches would be saying to the Bears at this stage?
44 seconds to go, you're 4 points down the progression. The ball progresses up to the front court. So let's go down and, we've probably got 3 progressions in this one. 2 of them are going to be out. So we're going to get a quick shot away here. Quick shot. Close that to a 2-point, and then you want to play some good solid defense. Try and get a stop. Go down the other end and get that out too. So don't try and win it with one shot. Just play your game plan out. Get the first shot in. And play solid defense. Let's see what we do with the last shot.
It'll be interesting to see what the foul count is, because it hasn't been a highly fouled last quarter, I wouldn't have thought. But you see Kylie Goudkamp swinging in and out with the left there, and she's got the 3 up and can't hit it, and the defensive board pretty high for them.
I don't think that's the right option. Probably would have gone to Georgia Munro Cook with Tracy Carruthers underneath with Kelly Griffin underneath.
Crazy by Bridie King, sucking the time out of the clock, and they're not looking for the foul. Now Mel Collins realising and pulled the foul.
Just
Might have come 10 seconds too late. I think. It's a ball movement there by Collins avoiding fair contact, which is something obviously the gliders would work very hard at.
Yep, we don't really know your time scenarios. With 10 seconds left on a shot clock, they'll be trying to work that shot clock right down. There's only about 5 seconds difference. About 10 seconds difference in the 2 clocks. The unfortunate thing for the Bears is they don't have enough hours to go to the line. They're going to have to burn a couple of quick ones.
17 seconds on the clock, and
3 seconds difference between the game and the shot clock.
you're going to look for the quick foul. You want to get the ball in team's hands. You have shot the ball very well.
They're going to get the ball to the team. They're going to overplay team.
Done well.
Playing the right way, getting the ball away from each other. They don't need to shoot.
Bridie King not appreciating the foul, but smart play there. Have to get the foul quickly. And obviously, probably took a little longer than what they would have liked. They'll be sending Bridie King to the line, and they'll be hoping for a couple of misses.
She hasn't missed it tonight. My apologies to Race, he has 4 or 5 from him. So West takes his 5th foul, he's out of the game.
So interesting here that Dave Hegarty in the second was called the first time out. It's coming before the shot. So just to clarify something, and I know that I think it's been used in a game where we've played, where we've coached, where a timeout's actually being called by the team not trying to progress the ball first. Does that mean the ball has to start to take court?
It does. Only if the team progressing the ball calling the timeout, the inbounding team gets to progress the ball. Yes, look, it's been used in the NBA. It's a smart move. You've got to get a timeout. We'll call it first.
So, Dave Hegarty would, probably be trying to keep the group calm and obviously, talk about what they've got to do next, which they've got the lead and if they can knock the 2 free throws down, but just look to defend them if there's anything similar to these last 10 seconds. knocking down one here. Should be enough for team to ice the game, and hopefully for her, send them through to the grand final. But wait and see. We see that the Comets have elected not to line up for the free throw. Playing defense ready in the backcourt. I've also seen the team's this situation. The 5-point lead miss actually the shot. So it means that the timeout can't be called and advance the ball. Which is exactly what's happening in this situation. Unfortunately, she can't get it. And it looks like the Comets are going to progress through to the grand final. So very happy people in the crowd. We've got a lot of supporters here. We've got 150 people out here today. So a 5-point win. Probably both teams probably weren't able to play, the absolute best basketball, but a competitive game to start the final series.
Yeah, it was. A bit disappointing in terms of both teams. I don't think they particularly scraps, as you say. Both work, both 4 days a week. Go back to their group, around 100 minutes are out of the way. Start to settle into the weekend. Obviously, the Bears now back up tomorrow night.
So what we're going to do, we're going to take about 25-minute break between now and the next game, and the next game will be coming up at 8 o'clock. Brisbane time, local time, so that'll be between Victoria and the Western Stars, which